Personally, I've been looking to upgrade. I've had addition to the family, recently became a father, and I've been looking to look at a bigger place. And what I've seen is like 2 beds in Greenwich, they went from like 1,800 for like more basic ones to now like 2,300. So what I've seen is inflation of like 20%, maybe 30%, depending on what you compare. And so the figures I see in the news look to me like the lowballing what I experienced. And what I've seen is when you actually try to reach the agents, often they seem to have so many offers, they don't even bother calling back.
They don't call back?
Often I've experienced they don't seem to. Like apartments seem to be gone before I can get to them. So people are very quick. But just I wanted to compare to how the market works in Prague, because what I see here is, so the apartment I'm currently living in was on the market 400,000, and the rent for this was 1,600. So let's say in 1 year I paid like 4.5% of its market value. In Prague, the situation is very different. An apartment might cost £250,000. The same apartment would rent out for only like £600 on the market. So in 1 year, you would pay a lot less as percentage of the apartment's worth, maybe 2.5%. And I think if you guys ever had an economist on radio, it would be really interesting to see what causes such a difference in kind of the rent ratio.
Yeah, it's a fascinating subject, and particularly being able to compare it, Vlad, with the Czech Republic as well. In fact, I've just gone online and had a look for a map which shows where rents have risen the most in cities across the UK. It'd be no surprise to learn that London is at number 1, which has gone up by 17%. The average rent per calendar month in London is £1,879 now. Number 2, Manchester's gone up over 15%, Glasgow over 14%, Bristol over 12%, Edinburgh over 12%, Sheffield 12%, Birmingham 12%, Nottingham almost 12%, Cardiff 11.5%, Leeds 11%, Cambridge 10.5%, Newcastle 10.5%. This is how much percent they've risen. Southampton 10%, Aberdeen 9.7%, Liverpool's 9.4%, Belfast 7.6%. The average rent per calendar month in London, as I say, 1,879. In Belfast, it's 694. Pretty good. In Sheffield, it's 700.